Hello friends and welcome to my channel IB All Designing Developer. So have you ever wondered how your favorite apps manage thousands of users, messages or even real-time data without slowing down? The answer lies in one powerful concept called data structures. So in this Java series we are diving into deep the real building blocks behind high performance software from arrays and linked lists to stacks, queries, trees and beyond. Whether you are preparing for coding interviews, building your own applications or just want to truly master Java, understanding data structures will level up your coding skills like never before. And don't worry, we will break down each concept with real world examples and visual explanations so that it's not just easy to learn but actually fun. So I hope you will be enjoying this amazing tutorial in which I will be telling you what is data structure in Java. So if you understand this video and if you enjoy this amazing tutorial, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you are new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's get dive into it. Alright, so now we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you that in this video I will be telling you how you can start with data structure when you are working with Java, because in the previous video we have understand if we are working with different things in Java, like if we need to create a method, if we need to call that method, if we need to create a class, how we can do that. I hope you understand all that things which we have covered up yet in this Java tutorial series, but now we will be understanding how we can use data structures in Java and how we can just store and organize data using data structure. So first of all we need to understand that why we use data structure in Java. So data structure are ways to store and organize data so you can use it efficiently. An array is an example of a data structure which allows multiple elements to be stored in a single variable, and that's really amazing thing about array. Java includes many other data structures as well in the java.util package. Each is used to handle data in different ways. Some of the most common data structures are array list, linked list, hash map, hash set. We will explore all of them in detail later, but for now here's a quick introduction to each one. So here you can just see I have just written some most of the commonly used data structure which we normally use in Java. So these are the 4 data structure which we normally use when we just use this java.util package, and we use data structure to just store and organize data, which I have already told you. But you can say array is a most commonly used example of a data structure which allows multiple elements to be stored in a single variable, and that's really amazing thing about array. So I have already told you that how you can use array, how you can create an array using Java, so you can check that video out if you haven't understand that how we can just create an array in Java, because it is not too much difficult for a beginner if they are starting with language like Java. Now I have just you can say I have written each arrays here, and with example I have written that how you can create this array of array list, which is most commonly used data structure in Java. Then moving down we have also understand about linked list, hash map and hash set, which I have explained here. But now we need to just open our NetBeans IDE so that we can just use each example in our IDE to check if we are running these all examples, so what output we are getting and how these all different types of data structures are working when we are just using them in an example here. So now you can just see NetBeans IDE will be open, and if you are a beginner starting with Java, I will prefer you to use NetBeans IDE because it has all the you can say features, all the things which a beginner needed if they are starting with language like Java. Or you can use some other IDEs as well. If you are intermediate or advanced level programmer, you can use Eclipse as well, then you can use Replit, and you can also use Jupyter, which is normally used for Java. So moving on to my main.java file which I have already created, I will be removing a start page, and as in the previous video I have explained you how you can use date and time in Java, and I hope you understand how you can print current date and time using Java. But now in this video I will be explaining you that how just you can use data structures in Java, or how you can start with data structure. These are some most commonly used data structure which I have listed out, but there are some other data structures as well which we normally use in Java, but there are many data structures, so we cannot discuss about every data structure in one video. So that's the reason I have only listed out some most commonly used data structure which we normally use with this java.util package in Java. First of all we need to understand how we use this array list here, but before understanding how we use it, we need to understand why we use this array list data structure in Java. An array list is a resizable array that can grow as needed. It allows you to store elements and access them by index. Like if you want normally to store elements in your Java file, like if you are creating a list of people and you want to store that list of people in a data structure. So you can use array list for them, and then you can access all the list of people by referring index to them as here mentioned. Moving on to this example, I will be copying these all things. Here I have added some car names here, but you can add some other names as well you want to add, like you can add fruit names, you can add people names as well, but in this example I'm using car names here. Moving on, I will be running this file, and for running it I will be pressing right click on my main.java file, and I will be pressing run file. After running this file, if I show you here, so you will be seeing we are getting all the things which we have written here, means the list of cars which we have mentioned we are getting in output running, because I want that it should be just reading these all car details, or you can say the car names which I have written here, and then it will be just showing you all the car names in your output as it is showing me here. So that's the way how you can use this array list data structure in Java. Moving on to another data structure which we need to understand is called linked list. First of all, we need to understand why we use this linked list in Java. So a linked list works like an array list, but it's to store elements in a chain. It's good when you need to add or remove items often. So it is telling me that linked list also work like array list which we have understand previously, but it store elements in a chain, like it not store elements like linked list. In linked list you can just store data by just resizabling that, but you can also access them by using index. But if we talk about linked list, you cannot access them by referring index to them. You can only store data, and you can store data in elements of a chain, and it's good when you need to add or remove elements here in your data which you are adding in this linked list here. So this is the example how you can use linked list in Java. So moving on, here I will be removing all the things from my NetBeans ID which I have written about which I have written about array list, but you can just comment out so that you can just also see the difference between linked list and array list which we have created. Moving down, I will be pasting all these things here which we have added about linked list here. Moving at the top, now you can just see the difference in array list here. In array list we have used this array list tag, or you can say array list method, and then we have created a string as well. Same we have done in linked list, but difference is that in the place of array list we have written linked list, then we have created this string here, and here also we have imported package of Java util as we were doing in array list, but here we have written the package class as linked list. At the top we have mentioned array list because we are using array list at the top, and here we are using linked list. Now I will be just running this file to check what output I am getting. So I will be getting same output as I was just getting at the top, because method is different but the output will be same as we were getting. Moving on, run this file, you can just see we are getting output same as we were getting at the top, but the method is different here. So that's the way how you can use linked list here in Java, and this is another data structure which we most commonly use in Java. Moving on to my Word document, there is another data structure which we use which is called hash map. Why we use hash map? A hash map stores key value pairs which are great when you want to store values and find them by a key like a name or ID. Like if you want to store key value pairs and you want to find them using a name or ID, so you can just use hash map data structure there. This is the example how you can use hash map data structure, and how you can just give your you can say a ID name or name to anything which you are adding in this data structure here. So this is the example how we are using it. Moving at the top, I will be copying this example here in which I have written some country and cities name, like I have written country England, then I have written its city name which is most common city in England which is called London. Then in Germany as well I have written its city name, in Norway as well I have written its city name, and then in USA as well I have written the city name. So there are some country names and some city names which I have written, and these are called key value pairs which we have added, because here you can just see it is saying me a hash map can only store key value pairs, and it is great when you need to just give them name or ID. Here we have mentioned name and ID of every country and city which we have written here. So I will be copying this. Moving on to my NetBeans ID, I will be commenting out this linked list, because now we have understand how we can use this array list data structure and how we can use linked list data structure. Moving down, now I will be pasting all the things of this hash map data structure here, in which we are adding some key value pairs of country and cities, but you can use some other key value pairs as well if you want to. Moving on to my main.java file, I will be running this file by again pressing right click and run file, or you can press shift and F6 as well. So you can just see we are getting key value pairs printed in one curly braces as we were getting in linked list and in array list, but we were getting only one value printed because we have written 4 different car names here. But in this case we have written 2 names because we need to just print key value pairs, and that's the reason I have written city name and country name. First country name, then city name. So if I run, you can just see we are getting USA equal to Washington DC, Norway equal to Oslo, England equal to London, and Germany equal to Berlin, and all the key value pairs printed successfully as we want. And that's the reason why we use this hash map, you can say, data structure in Java. And I hope you understand how we can use these three data structure in Java. Now moving on to the last data structure which we need to understand is called hash set. Why we use this hash set here? So a hash set is a collection where every element is unique and no duplicates are allowed. This is the example how you can use this hash set class here. And if you want to just see the overview of data structure, how you can use them, so this is the overview. There are some other data structure which I have written, and these all store ordered elements, except hash map and hash set. These store key value pairs and unique elements, and they do not allow any duplicates. Means every data structure allow duplicate, but if we talk about hash map in which keys are unique, that's the reason we cannot allow duplicates here. The answer is yes, but keys should be unique here. If you are writing same key name as you are writing previously, so you will be getting an error. Moving down, iterators we normally use in data structure. An iterator is a way to loop through elements in a data structure. And if you want to understand how we can loop through in data structure, so you can just use this example as well. So I will be just copying this example. I'm not telling you about hash set because you can say hash map and hash set is a same way to just print all the things here. So that's the reason we don't need to understand about hash set too much. So I will be now using this iteration to loop through a you can say data structure. So this is the way how you can loop through a data structure in which I have written different card names here. And if I run this different card names which I have printed, I will be getting same output but in a different way. You can just see we are getting all the card names printed, but as in the top when we were just printing same thing with list, means array list, and linked list, which are two types of data structure, so we were getting the output in curly braces. But normally when we are just using iteration to print these card names, so we are getting output in a different way. We are getting every card name in different line, and that's the reason why we use iteration to loop through an array or to loop through a data structure. So this is the way how you can use data structures in Java, but there are some other data structures as well which you can use, but these are most commonly used data structure when we are starting with Java. So I hope you understand this amazing video in which I have told you everything, that how you can start with data structure, how you can create a data structure, how you can use data structure, what's the purpose to use them. I hope you understand each and everything. If you didn't clear anything or if you didn't understand anything, so you can just comment me and ask me each and everything about the thing which you haven't understand here. So I will be replying you of your question which you will be asking me. So I hope you understand this video in which we have learned about data structures in Java. So if you have understand this video and if you enjoyed this amazing tutorial, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you are new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you next tutorial on a next project using Java. So for today, goodbye.